Hey guys, Kurt here of NK Garage, back with another tool haul video. Been going to the flea market a lot and coming home with a lot of great stuff. So let's jump into it. We got all kinds of goodies today. Got a little bit of everything. We'll start off over here. We have a Vaughn, the original Super Bar, little pry bar, curl bar. Pretty good condition, great price. I got it for $2. Next up, we have an Armstrong USA made ball peen hammer, number 20, in really nice shape. So I just kind of had to have it. Next up, we got some adjustable wrenches. Got a 10-inch Crescent USA, a 8-inch Utica USA, 8-inch Crescent USA, 8-inch Fairmount USA, 6-inch Williams Super Adjustable USA, 6-inch Utica with the Selecto lock. Has a little locking lever here. And then this one's a new one for me. It's got a marking on here. I think it says something like Hunter Tools. It's a little bit of rust though, so I couldn't really read it all. Never heard of that one before, so just kind of had to pick it up. Got two little vice grips. They're very dirty and grimy, but I have a thing for vice grips, especially the smaller ones, and these were each $1, so I bought them. This one's missing the spring, so I'll have to get a spring pack, but you can get those. I got them last time on Amazon for the bigger ones, and you get a bunch of springs for a couple bucks, so it'll help you fix your old vice grips if you're in need of that. Got this little Bonnie Tools pouch. I think it's for wrenches. There's these little wrenches down here, these Bonnie wrenches. I think those came in here. I got them from the same seller. But I picked it up because these roll-up pouches can be convenient. I mean, I could put little wrenches in here. I could put punches, little chisels, anything really that'll fit in here. Roll it up, put it in a tool bag, and it's cool and it's definitely usable. So that was also another dollar item from one of the dollar tables that I certainly love. Got a little thing of solder over here. It was cheap, so I just kind of threw it in. Got this pair of bent needle nose. I don't know the brand, but it looks well made. It's got these, red-orange grips on here, a little black oxide finish. Probably had the laser etched logo that I can't read anymore. But I don't have a pair quite like that, so I figured I'd pick it up. Two pairs of diamond pliers, the K210 and the K18 slip joint pliers. Got a pair of Stanley 84 150 Lyman's pliers. I believe those are USA made. Maybe not. I'm not sure. This pair, needle nose, is made by G-Door. It's written there right on the side in the embellishment. And I haven't seen that before, so I kind of just thought it was interesting and I kind of wanted to show you guys. Got a pair of crimping pliers here. I don't know a lot about these, but figured I'd pick it up, at least try to learn something about it. This was interesting. A pair of diamond pliers. It's got these weird jaws on here. They're completely flat. When you open them up like this, you get a parallel jaw. I don't know what these are used for. If you guys know, let me know. They're the GL6, USA made, and very good shape. Talk about dime alloy. We got the small end nippers down here. Little 5-inch, I think. This pair of slip joint pliers is made by Witherby in England. Got two pairs of these very small, tight little needle nose made by Utica. Got a little pair of slip joint pliers made by Williams. Got a little ignition pliers made by Boker. And another ignition pliers. It's got the blue handle, so I was wondering if it's channel lock, but I couldn't find any markings on it. Wrenches, got the Indestro Super double box, Williams double open, a right combination, Billings double open, Billings double box, and then the Bonnies that I showed you just before. Didn't get too much sockets, no ratchets today or anything like that, but we did get a Crescent extension 3/8 drive. It's like a 4 or 5-inch Blackhawk socket, right socket, rail of Husky sockets USA, and this Husky USA 1 1/4 inch for 1/2 inch drive. We'll swing back down to the bottom. At one of the dollar tables, the guy had a whole box full of these new old stock Hyde painter's tool, the 5-in-1, and he's only asking $1, so I went and grabbed 4. These are just useful to have. They're made in China, but for $1 a piece, I figured, might as well just pick them up. You don't get them that cheap at the store, so they're brand new as well. Got a Dasco cold chisel. Got a Buck Brothers wood chisel. I think it's like a 1 inch. Yep, number 1 right there. I have a DeWalt grinder. I don't think I have the handle for it, so I picked this up for $1. Got a Eklund made in USA hex key set. Got this Husky 1/2 inch drive breaker bar. I think it's a USA model. The CB58, I think. Yep, it says USA on the back. Got a Bonnie flat blade screwdriver, which looks very similar to the Stanley 100 Plus. This is a clutch tip screwdriver. Got an Exolite Robertson square bit screwdriver. Got another Exolite with a Phillips number 0 screwdriver. Crescent screw holding screwdriver here. Pretty cool. I was never a fan of the screw holding ones, but I definitely think they are cool. So, along with that, we have 4 of the quick wedge. I believe these were also for screw holding purposes or adjustability, but when you push it in like that, it makes the tip wider and put some little bit of friction in between the screw blade. That might be how it functions. Then we have this fun little screw holding screwdriver made by Toledo Beaver Tools. And the spring in here needs some work. But when you push this, you can put your screw in there, and then when the spring actually returns, it'll come back down on your screw. Nice long reach as well. And now let's take it over into kind of the machinist category. I got these 2 Chinese dial calipers. They're 12-inch. We don't have any 12-inch calipers. And they're super Chinese, but they were super cheap. So I picked them up. I paid $10 a piece. I don't expect a lot out of them, but at least for a basic quick measurement, especially up to 12 inches, could come in handy. So I got one for my house and then one here in the shop for us to use here. Got a lot of micrometers here. These were about $5 a piece, all from the same seller as these guys. This one here is a Starrett. This is probably the best one in the group. 0 to 1 inch. Number 436. We have a Brown and Sharp here, another 0 to 1. This one is a JT Slowcomb 0 to 1. This one 2 to 3, I think. This one needs some work. I think it's locked up. But this one is a Tubular Micrometer Company, St. James, Minnesota, USA. We got this AccuPro 0 to 1, and it has these kind of tapered in tips here. And it looks like there's the tips have been broken off. And I know it's probably might not even be good anymore, but I kind of just brought it home because I thought it was interesting and I wanted to learn about it. If you guys know exactly what this is for, we've started hobby machining at home, but we aren't really into the depth of it. We are not properly trained or professionally trained. So I thought that was interesting. I just wanted to kind of learn about it. And bringing the tool home allows me to learn about it. Same thing with this one. Interesting tips. It looks like there was one of those pieces in here that's broken off. And this side, I don't know if that just sheared off or it's supposed to look like that. This one, not even sure what brand it is. Couldn't even find anything on it, but I just kind of wanted to play with it. So, for a couple bucks, I just kind of threw it in with the pile. This here, one more micrometer. 6 to 7 inch. This one I do believe is fully functional. And this is one of the ones that I really wanted because we don't have a 6 to 7. Also, don't know if there's a brand on it. Probably some kind of Chinese or just cheap, replica of a good brand. But if it can get the job done, for semi-accurate work, why not? Miller's Falls here. It's got a number 4, graduated ruler and the protractor on here. There's the Miller's Falls right there. This was probably $1, so I just kind of picked it up. You have the protractor. Again, just to play around with, have fun, see what I can do with it. Got this steel folding ruler. And I haven't had a steel folding ruler before. I've had a lot of the wood ones. Made in Germany. So I kind of like these. They're fun. I mean, they're also, extremely accurate. So good to have. Got a block of aluminum. It came with these in here. It says Reamer blank 1364. So I don't even know what that's for, but I bought it for the block of aluminum. It looks like somebody made their own tool holder. And when we make small parts, that's enough aluminum to make a part or two out of, maybe even more, depending on what they are. It does have the holes drilled in the middle, but at least you have two halves you can kind of cut off, or you can make something out of it, that's for sure. We got two tap handles. This one here is a ratcheting model made by General. So it has the ratcheting mechanism. And this lever, you know, depending on where you move it, I think that's center, that's locked. And then over to the side is, I think, reverse. So overall, pretty good shape. The General logo is a little worn off, but these aren't cheap. And I think I paid $5 for it. This one here is not ratcheting, but it is a Craftsman, which kind of makes it cool. It's got the Craftsman logo down here, 4067. I got a collection of clamps. I got these from a couple different sellers. The one thing I've learned about buying clamps is try to get them when you can get them in a pair or a set. So we have two pony clamps here. We got two small brick and cottons, three different sizes of the malleable clamps. Not a matching set, but a three different size set that are all kind of matching look. Four of the Cincinnati Tool Company number 53 Super Juniors, and two of the brick and cottons. Then another seller had these three items. They're in McMaster car bags, so I assume that's where they're from. Buffing wheels and a wheel brake. So figured, you know, I think he gave me all three of those pieces for $10. Figured that was probably a good deal. And that's it for the tool haul today. A little bit of everything. You know, I think some of my favorite finds of today, it's a tough one. It's a lot of good stuff. Nothing too crazy, but a lot of good stuff. I do love my adjustable wrenches. I did get the Fairmount is a new one, and the Hunter Tools is a new one. I haven't had those brands before, so that makes them cool. These diamond pliers are definitely intriguing me. And just kind of happy to get all of it all together. But let me know what you think your favorite tool of the day is. I can't remember what I paid for everything. I've been doing a lot of flea marketing, buying a lot of stuff, so I kind of been splitting it up into a couple different videos, different hauls. But you could say I got everything on the table here for my best estimate, probably around $150 to $200. And I think that's a pretty good deal. There's some good value here. The micrometers kind of added up quick. We're probably more at the 100 to 125 range. But I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, we'll have more videos coming soon, and restorations coming this winter. Not sure if there's much of this I'll be restoring, but you guys have seen some of the stuff we bring home is definitely worth of a restoration. So stay tuned for that. See you guys in the next one. Have a great day.